So what I'm doing is I'm blowing air and covering up the exhaust and the carburetor. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Thank you once more for tuning in here to Julio's Garage. Thank you for all those likes, subscribes. I really appreciate it, guys. So we have a couple problems we're gonna fix. One is this piston shaft is pretty worn now. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this out. Not with a new one, but with a newer than this piston and sleeve. This one doesn't have as much pinch. We're gonna replace it with this one over here. This is from the PT 21 by B1. Pretty much the same engines. A few parts are different. So we're gonna switch this one into this engine. I got some new bearings, front and rear. I already kind of knew it was going bad, so I wanted to run it one more time and I had all kinds of problems. So here is where you can see the fuel has leaked out through the seal of the front bearing. That's why I was having issues on the tune, wasn't idling right, glow plugs. So that's your first indicator that your front bearing going bad. You start to see some fuel leak through there. Sometimes if you let your car there sit for a while and you look underneath, you can see a little drop of fuel right there. I'm gonna put a little bit of simple green. So what I'm doing is I'm blowing air and covering up the exhaust and the carburetor through the fuel line. This is gonna be the second time I change the bearings in here. Man, almost no pinch. No pinch at all. This is something nice that SH sends you. I had to heat this bad boy up and I had to put my flywheel back on to push it out. Okay, there's the sleeve. They sell a tool that holds your flywheel. I want to get one. Seems like it'll work nicely. You don't scratch up your flywheel. There's the front one. And there's the inner one. Had to get it a little bit hot, guys, but we got it out. Check this out, though. When the bearing is bad, it starts to suck in a little bit of dirt in there. Look at that. Look at all that dirt that's been in there. So if you start to see your front bearing section leaking fuel, replace it, man. Everything's clean, so let's get into it, guys. Put it back together and we'll turn it on, see how it sounds. Let me just show you guys right here the wobble. It doesn't wobble really. Now watch. Look at that. This engine's been around for like 2 years, I want to say. So it's a good engine, man. But this one cracked on me down here, so that's why I took it out. You could just barely see some fuel coming out, a little bit of air bubbles when it was on. So I just put it away for parts. Heat it up a little bit, get that rear bearing in there. Beautiful. Just be careful when you're doing this, not to burn your hands. Like that. And if you're doing this for the first time, your front bearing, you got to pull one of the seals off. Put it on your drive shaft so you don't burn yourself as much. Oh la la, oh la la. Ah yes. Now let's get a little shot. Jack Daniels. Oh man, look at that difference on those bearings. Lubrication in there. We'll see how they perform, but this one is slightly different. This one's 8 port, more cuts in the sleeve. You got more cuts on the piston. So far I've liked this one better. Even when I was running this one on the engine that it was on. Piston goes in first. Oh, a little bit more. Throw this back and catch on this groove. Always try to underneath screw. I also replaced this hide needle because it was getting a little worn out. There we go, guys. Pretty easy. Not too crazy. Okay, guys, I got the engine in the buggy. I didn't want to record all that. Cleaned everything, cleaned the buggy. We're just going to throw a little tune on it and see where we're at. See how it sounds. See what it does. Fired up pretty easy. Idle's a little bit high. Ooh, that was loud. So there you go, guys. Seems pretty good, but I still need to dial in that tune, get it nice and crispy. But I think we're good, man. What I didn't do was change the spark plug, so I'm gonna do that. But this piston has a lot more compression than the other one I had. Thank you guys for watching, man. Thank you for staying till the end of this video, guys. Appreciate it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.